We're having issues right now getting it started, but yep. All right, just refreshed. Is it going good now? Says excellent connection. Shit. The only thing I can think. Let me oh. Oh. Welcome back here to North County High School. Some issues with our streaming software. We're trying to get it worked out here with the internet connection, but now the first pitch here to Lindsey Voorhees, a swing and a foul tip straight back. Voorhees, so far in the playoffs, had a 2-for-4 performance back on Wednesday. As here's the 0-1 delivery. That one's fouled, popped straight back and out of play. 0-2 now the count. 0-2 the count. Voorhees, 2 singles back in Wednesday's game as she swings to that pitch, strike 3, and she's retired first out of the inning. First strikeout, and that brings up Emma Sullivan. Sullivan was a 3-for-4 performance for her, 3 singles and a ground out. Here's first pitch. That one's taken a little bit low, ball 1. Also for Sullivan in that game, she knocked in a run. Drove home Sam Braun in the second inning of that contest. Here's the 1-0. That one's fouled off. Bounced right over to us here in the booth. Now count all even, 1-1. As dugout making a lot of noise here. And a swing and a miss at the fastball. 1-2 the count. Coleman with a significantly faster pitch than we saw in the Ole Mill game. Knights hitters are having to get... As a first pitch line drive for Bella Seaborn-Coates, that's into left field for a base hit. Can't see. I can't see it. As apologies for the... Yeah, I mean, I just need to find where to fix the unlisted thing, and I found it at one point, but I can't find it again. There we go. There we go. Done. And that should fix things. We should be live and underway now. A 1-1 count here to Skylar Barton as that pitch misses outside, and they got the runner picked off. But the first baseman went to tag Seaborn-Coates, but she was well on her way to second base. Heads up base running there by Seaborn-Coates, taking advantage of the miscue at first base. As she will swipe second on the stolen base. Now the Knights in business, runner in scoring position here, 2 down, with a 2-1 count to Skylar Barton. As here's the pitch. That one's popped up here to right field. Under it is Streets, and she will squeeze to make the catch. Knights get the first hit of the ball game, but nothing else as we head into the second inning. 0-0 is your score. You're watching the North County Sports Network. We're back in the second inning now as Knights are waiting for Seaborn-Coates to get ready to catch. Since we had some issues with our connection, we'll give you the lineups once again. First off, for the Howard Lions, De Los Santos led off, then followed by Smith, Gross, Coleman, Tyler, Gorshboth, Hobart, Streets, and Smith. And leading off for the inning will be M. Coleman. Coleman, the lefty, into the box. She's ready. Here's the first pitch. She takes it on the outside edge for strike one. The Knights on the line defensively once again, right to left across the infield. Sears, Leesner, Voorhees, and Barton. And then left to right across the outfield is Rebecca Gottlieb, Emma Sullivan, and Sam Braun. As here's the 0-1 delivery. That one misses low and outside. Count even 1-1. As she's ready to go out there on the mound, that is Breanna Clayton. She worked through a flawless first inning as that pitch is swung on and fouled over here towards the cars, and that one just nearly misses my dad's truck out there. A 1-2 now to count. Clayton is ready. Bella Seaborn-Coates, by the way, is the catcher. She has the only hit of the ball game as well. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That one missing a bit inside. Ducking out of the way of it was Coleman there at the plate. Count now even 2-2. Coleman, the pitcher here for the Howard Lions, allowed one hit, but other than that, no harm, no foul out there on the mound. She takes that one a bit high. Looking to help her cause here. She's worked the count full here against Clayton, 3-2. A full count delivery here from Clayton to Coleman. The pitcher-pitcher matchup. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike three. Coleman is down on strikes. The second strikeout on the afternoon for Breanna Clayton. One down now in the inning as in steps Tyler. Tyler, another left-handed batter. A lot of lefties here for the Howard Lions. We didn't see hardly any lefties at all from the Old Mill Patriots, but a new wrinkle in the game plan as swinging to bunt was Tyler, and she pops one straight back into the backstop for strike one. Of course, it's the tradition in baseball, softball that lefties tend to hit righties better and righties tend to hit lefties better. So possibly some matchups getting worked on here from the Howard coaching staff. The slap hitter ready. She takes that one well high. Count even 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count here to Tyler. And that pitch is swung and missed. 1-2 now the count. Clayton's fastball definitely on the higher end of the spectrum, as batters tend to have issues catching up with it. See if she goes to it again. The 1-2, that one missing low and in the dirt. 2-2 the count. One down in the inning here in the top of the second. Still no score between North County and Howard. Here in the regional championship, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The third strikeout on the afternoon and the second in the inning for Breanna Clayton. As 2 down in the inning, both going down on strikes, as that brings in Gorshboth. Gorshboth, the center fielder in the right-handed batter's box. She's ready. Here's the first pitch to her from Clayton, as she takes it right at the hips for strike 1. Clayton, after having some issues running a count full, really finding her zone, really dialing it in. Here's the 0-1. That one missing a little bit inside. Getting out of the way of it was Gorshboth. 1-1 the count. As here's the pitch. Swinging a foul ball. Hit right off of Gorshboth's ankle at the plate. So that will run the count here, 1-2. Clayton looking for her 4th strikeout. The 1-2 delivery. Swinging a foul pop that will get out of play here on the first base side. Count remains here 1-2. A ball delivered here to the home plate umpire. Third baseman Barton still playing a couple of steps in here on the third base side. Same with Joey Sears over on the first base side, a couple steps in there from the first base bag. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As the side is retired, all going down on swinging strikeouts. 4 strikeouts on the afternoon for Clayton as we head to the bottom of the second inning. No score here from C.J. Haller Memorial Field. You're watching the North County Sports Network. we're back here at North County High School. Knights ready to hit here in their half of the second inning. Rebecca Gottlieb will get them underway. The lineup for the Knights: Voorhees, Sullivan, Bella Seaborn-Coates, then Skylar Barton, and then this part of the lineup leading off is Rebecca Gottlieb with Leesner, Clayton, Sears, and Braun. Just in time, the first pitch here to Rebecca Gottlieb. Swing, and it's strike one. Gottlieb playing left field. She hasn't seen much action out in the field in either game. Here's the pitch to her. Second pitch, inside. She takes it for ball one. 1-1 the count. Gottlieb, graduating senior. She's heading off for Hood College next year. Committed to play D3 softball with them. Here's the 1-1. That one missed outside. As we have some cicadas invading the camera shot. Cameraman Anthony Lambert clearing the way. 2-1 the count here to Rebecca Gottlieb, swinging and getting that one in off the hands and fouling it straight back. Count now even 2-2. As cicada is becoming less prevalent here as the summer gets underway, but still definitely a little bit of a nuisance here. We haven't seen players really swat them away as we saw in the Ole Mill game. 2-2 is count. Here's the pitch. Staying alive, she fouls it straight back here towards the road surrounding the field here at North County High School. 2-2 remains the count here to Rebecca Gottlieb. Gottlieb hoping to get on as the leadoff batter and hope to start an offensive rally here for the Knights. Here's the pitch. Swing at a line drive to right, and that will drop for a base hit. Gottlieb takes a turn. She'll round to second as it eluded the right fielder, and that will be a leadoff double here for the North County Knights. A rocket off the bat of Gottlieb as she drove that one into right field. And we're ready and underway here for the Knights. The leadoff base runner is in scoring position. It's the second base hit of the day for the North County. That brings in Courtney Leesner. First pitch to Leesner is a fastball at the knees for strike one. Leesner was 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs back on Wednesday against Old Mill. Also, or 1 for 2 rather, she walked in her second plate appearance. As here's the pitch to her. A foul ball into the netting here on the first base side. The count runs now 0-2. Coleman ahead in the count. Gottlieb on second. No score here. Knights still with a chance to get on the board first as an off-speed pitch. Taken high. It buckled the knees of Leesner at the plate. I think she thought he might have been having a trip back to the dugout, but new life there at the plate. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. That one's grounded down the third base line, but just by a hair, it will roll foul. A heads-up play there by the third baseman, Gross, to let it roll there. As if she charged that ball and tried to make a play. Likely Knights would have had runners on the corners with nobody out. Instead, the base runner remains at second. And a 1-2 count here to Courtney Leesner, and she takes that pitch outside. Count even here, 2-2. Leesner, the second base, playing second base here for the Knights. And looking to produce offensively, she takes that pitch high and outside. And that count has run full here to Leesner, 3-2. Coleman's pitch count elevating a little bit here in the inning. As she's worked the count full, and Rebecca Gottlieb saw a couple pitches before she lined her double. As that one is popped up, and it will bounce fair, and everyone will be safe. As a knuckler off the bat of Leesner dropped in front of the diving first baseman, Hobart. As the Knights are in business and have runners on the corners, nobody out here for the pitcher, Breanna Clayton. Clayton was 1 for 3 with a single and 2 strikeouts back on Wednesday. But she'll be looking to likely put the ball in play. Since it seems the Lions will be willing to take a run for the double play. As here's the first pitch, swing and a miss, and now the base runner is off at first, and that will be a stolen base for Courtney Leesner. So forget about the double play, as the stolen base puts runners on second and third for the Knights. 2 runners in scoring position. For Clayton at the plate, here's the pitch, a swing and a miss. Another one there, a little bit late on the fastball, 0-2 the count. Joey Sears is on deck for the Knights. 0-2 the count here to Breanna Clayton. The wind and the delivery from Coleman. Here's the pitch. That one missing high, and the count 1-2. Fans making some noise for their Knights. Here's the pitch to Clayton. A swing and a miss on the rise ball. She couldn't catch up to it, as now 1 down in the inning, and that'll bring up Joey Sears. Sears, of course, had an inside the park home run back on Wednesday. She'll be looking to replicate that here. Also had 3 RBIs, so just a ground out might do the trick. As 2 on, 1 down here for Sears. She'll take the first pitch there on the outside edge for strike 1. Sears, in an interview with the Capital Gazette, after the game, said that home run might have contributed some momentum to her, as a swing and a miss on a fastball in the upper portion of the zone. Strike 2. Of course, it was well mentioned that she had some issues at the plate heading into that game, and she's hoping that that home run will snap her out of that skid. As here's the pitch. That pitch missing well outside. Now they count 1-2. Once again, runners second and third here for North County. Sears at the plate looking to drive them in. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. So after the first 2 batters reached, then found their way into scoring position, it's 2 consecutive strikeouts on the mound for Coleman. Looking to get out of the jam, but she still has to work against the 9-hole hitter, Sam Braun. As Coleman winds and deals home, here's the pitch. That one missing outside for ball 1. Braun against Old Mill went 2 for 3 with an RBI. Also a run scored. 2 singles for her in that game. Here's a 1-0 delivery to Braun. A swing and a foul ball straight back. Encouragement from head coach, Coach Guarnieri here on the third base side. Knights would love to put a run on the scoreboard here and score first. Coleman wipes the sweat off of her forehead. Here's a 1-1 delivery home. A swing and a miss, swinging underneath of the pitch. That was on the upper and outside edge. So now likely shortening up here at the plate is Braun. She rubs some dirt into her batting gloves and now chokes up on the bat. 1-2 the count. Runners on second and third for North County. 2 down in the inning, no score. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul ball straight back. Staying alive is Braun. On deck, top of the lineup in Lindsay Voorhees. Meanwhile, a 1-2 count here to Sam Braun. Winding and dealing as Coleman is. Here's a line drive into left field. Going back and not making the catch. It's a fair ball down the left field line. Both runners have scored. Rounding at second, heading for third is Braun, and she's in standing. A 2-run triple for Sam Braun. And the Knights have jumped out to a 2-0 lead. or rather, excuse me, as they're going to rule it a ground rule double. But regardless, both runners will score. It's a 2 RBI ground rule double for Sam Braun, and the Knights still jump out to a 2-0 lead. As that ball had a chance, rather, of clearing the wall out there in left field if it just had a little bit more power underneath of it, but still gets the job done. 2 RBIs up for Sam Braun, and the Knights have a 2-0 lead. As that brings up Lindsay Voorhees, and she's first pitch swinging. That will get down the line and left, but it will be a foul ball for strike one. Voorhees was the first batter of the ball game for the Knights, and she went down swinging. One of 3 strikeout victims at the hands of Coleman out there on the mound. Here's the 0-1. That one missing high and outside. A good eye from Voorhees to let that one go. 1-1 the count. Sam Braun still out there at second base as the 1-1 is fouled over towards right, and that will get out of play. It goes off the hands of a Howard spectator. And now 1-2 the count to Lindsay Voorhees. 2-0 ball game. Here's the pitch. That one missing inside. A good eye there by Voorhees at the plate. Count is now even 2-2. Coleman under some duress here in the inning. Plenty of Knights squaring up the softball. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch to Voorhees. She pops that one into center. That one has a chance if it could drop, but it will not. A nice catch out there by Gorshboth. Retires aside, but the Knights strike first thanks to an RBI double, a 2 RBI double from Sam Braun, as the Knights have a 2-0 lead as we head to the third here at C.J. Haller Memorial Field. You're watching the North County Sports Network. Welcome back here to C.J. Haller Memorial Field. Knights have opened up a 2-0 lead thanks to an RBI double by Sam Braun in the last half of last inning. But looking for a response will be the Howard Lions, as stepping in will be Hobart to get things started. It's 7, 8, 9 due up for Howard High School. As Breanna Clayton winds and delivers the first pitch. That one missing inside for ball 1. So far, 4 strikeouts for Breanna Clayton out there on the mound. Had her stuff working really well here today. As here's the 1-0 count. A swing and a foul ball straight back. Offering at the pitch up high was Hobart. Coming up just with a with a edge of the bat on it, fouling it straight back. 1-1 the count. Here to Hobart. That one missing A little bit on the outside edge. Coates tried to get the frame on it, but no call from the home plate umpire. 2-1 now the count to S. Hilbert. Here's the 2-1 delivery. That one is popped up to short, and under it is Voorhees to make the catch for the first out. So now with one down in the inning, that brings up Case Streets. Streets, the long, lanky right-handed hitter. She's playing right field. Here's the pitch. Squaring to bunt. It's popped up. Under it, making the call and the catch is Skylar Barton. And she squeezes onto it for the second out. As now 2 down in the inning, brings up Smith, the 9-hole hitter. As here's the first pitch. That one missing a little bit inside for ball 1. And 1-0 count. And the pitch on its way to Smith. That one missing a little bit low. Ahead in the count is Smith, 2-0. We got our scoreboards working here. It'll be up in just a moment. As here's the 2-0. A swing and a miss on the fastball. Couldn't catch up to it. At the plate was Smith. As here's the 2-1 delivery from Clayton. A swing and a miss. Went back to it. Same exact pitch and the same exact swing at the plate from Smith. Could not catch up to it. As now it's 2-2, 2 down in the inning. Here's the pitch from Clayton. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 5 strikeouts through 3 innings for Breanna Clayton. As we head to the bottom of the third, Knights still lead 2-0. You're watching the North County Sports Network. And welcome back here to C.J. Holland Memorial Field as the Knights have a 2-0 lead. Looking to pad that here. Emma Sullivan leading off here for the Knights in the bottom of the third. She takes first pitch high and outside for ball 1. Sullivan flew out to center field her first at bat. As the 1-0 pitch also misses high, so Sullivan exercising some patience up there at the plate. It's a 2-0 count. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. That one missing high and outside once again. So we'll see if she gets a green light on a 3-0. as Sullivan is up in the count. And the 3-0 delivery, that one missing low. So leadoff base runner on once again for North County, this time in the form of a 4-pitch walk worked by Emma Sullivan. And now that brings up Bella Seaborn-Coates. Coates ripped a single back in the first inning. Also stole a base but was stranded at second base. As the catcher is ready, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the high fastball for strike number 1. Someone's got a drum working, or fashioning a trash can into a drum in the North County dugout as a square into bunt, but that one will roll foul. 0-2 now the count to Seaborn-Coates. Yeah. And nice to see the North County dugout invested here in the action happening on the field. So they're hyped up. They know what's at stake here in this game. The 0-2 count to Bella Seaborn-Coates, a swing and a miss, strike 3. Coates is retired. The 4th strikeout of the game for Coleman, the first here in the inning. 1 down, and that brings up Skylar Barton. Barton flew out to right. Her first trip up to the plate. The first pitch to her, missing high and outside for ball 1. Coleman seems to be having some issues with her release point here in this inning. Is missing plenty of pitches high and outside here to the right-handed hitters of North County. Here's the 1-0. That one missing a low and inside this time, as Coleman will have to try to find the middle of those 2 pitches here on the 2-0 delivery. 2-0 the count, and here's the pitch. That one missing high, a pickoff attempt over here at first base, but in with a headlong dive, and it's safely over there is the base runner, Emma Sullivan. And meanwhile, a 3-0 count to Skylar Barton. Here's the pitch from Coleman. And taking all the way was Barton. She finally gets a strike, though, right at the belt. Strike called. It's 3-1. Gross at third base, playing even with the bag. No threat of a bunt. Here's the pitch. That one missing inside. The second walk of the inning. And bases, first and second base now have North County Knights on them. Set here for Rebecca Gottlieb. And before she can step into the box, we'll have a quick mound visit here between Smith and Coleman. And rather, the whole infield will be called in for a brief meeting. And this is pretty similar to how the Knights started the second inning, with 2 runners on and then 1 out. But until the second out was recorded, were the Knights able to scratch a run across. But Gottlieb here with a chance to at least load the bases here with 1 down and 2 base runners on. The first pitch missing well outside. Smith had to use some cat-like reflexes back there to fling her glove at it and make the catch. Coleman, some frustration showing out there on the mound. As she winds, delivers the 1-0, swinging on 1-0, and a pop-up over here first base side, but it will clear the dugout foul. Now 1-1 the count here to Gottlieb. A quick practice swing here for Rebecca. She steps back in. 1-1 the count, 1 down in the inning. Runners on first and second in the form of Skylar Barton and Emma Sullivan, respectively, here for the Knights. Gottlieb at the plate. She swings and fouls the 1-1 straight back. That one catching her a little bit high and inside. So now the count 1-2 here to Gottlieb. 1-2 the count. Gottlieb shortens up on the bat. Here's the pitch. That one missing just a tad inside. And once again, Coleman frustrated. She wanted that pitch. A quick nod of the head out there on the mound. Now 2-2 the count here to Rebecca Gottlieb. Here's the pitch. Swinging a grounder right back to the pitcher, Coleman, and that nailed her on the ankle. So now a base hit, and now attention turns to Coleman here as she appears to be in some discomfort out there on the mound. It was a hard liner right back to her out there, and nothing she could do, right in the line of fire. Good to see if she's able to stand back up. Might walk it off a little bit. Give her a practice pitch or two. She appears to be okay. Some applause from here from both fans, both North County and Howard supporters. A bittersweet second base hit of the game for Rebecca Gottlieb. She smoked the ball right back up the middle, but it caught Coleman on the ankle and shin area. So some quick words of wisdom here from the head coach of Howard High. And a practice pitch or two coming here from Coleman in the meantime. She seems to be all right, just digging out where she wants to pitch from out there on the rubber. And she's all right. She will remain in the ball game. That's good to see. But she still has a jam to work out of here as bases are now loaded for North County with one down in the inning. As in now is Courtney Leisner. Leisner singled in the second and later came around to score. As here's the pitch. That one missing low. And the count 1-0 here to Courtney Leisner. Here in the bottom of the third, 2-0 lead for North County. As a swing and a miss on the fastball. Swinging underneath of it was Leisner. She appeared to be a little bit early on it as well. As a count even 1-1. Again, bases are loaded. Infield shifted in here for Howard. They're looking to cut down the base runner at third as the 1-1 delivery is fouled straight back into the backstop. And the count now 1-2 here to Leisner. Leisner, the second baseman, wearing number 2 here for the Knights. Looking to drive home a run as she takes the 1-2 delivery upstairs for ball 2. Once again, bases loaded here for North County. Leisner with a great chance here with one down in the inning to drive home a run with a base hit to the outfield. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul ball, staying alive. Count remains 2-2. On deck for the Knights is the pitcher, Breanna Clayton. And here's the 2-2. Swinging a liner right back to the shortstop. And now the throw gets away. And a play at the plate. Throw is late and it gets away. One run is scored. The base runners will move up 90 feet. But a run crosses the plate. So it was a line out by Courtney Leisner. but a run will come across the score on the heads-up base running there by Emma Sullivan. So now 2 down in the inning, and a swing and a miss at the plate there by Breanna Clayton for the first strike. So score that, a line out to the shortstop, and then all the base runners advance on a throwing error by the shortstop, De Los Santos, as the 0-1 delivery misses inside for ball 1. Is a 1-1 delivery here to Breanna Clayton, misses inside once again. And the count now, or rather they call it strike 2. I count 1-2. Here's the delivery. A swing and a miss. The drop third strike, the throw over to first, retires the side. But not before the Knights can score another run thanks to some heads-up ace running showcased by Emma Sullivan, and we head to the 4th inning. Knights lead this one by the score of 3-0. And welcome back here to North County High School. A 3-0 lead for the Knights as we head, as we head to the top of the 4th. And first pitch swinging, a pop-up here on the infield. It will drop in front of everyone. So what a way to get your first hit of the ball game on a bloop pop-up on the infield. Regardless, though, the Lions will take it. So the first hit of the ballgame comes here in the 4th inning with a De Los Santos base hit on a bloop pop-up. And meanwhile here, Smith, first pitch swinging, comes up empty for strike 1. Just seemed to be some miscommunication there for the Knights as the middle infielders, meanwhile the 0-1 delivery, fouled straight back, 0-2 now the count. They thought that Clayton had it out there on the mound, and Clayton thought that they had it. So it falls, but North County's hoping that there will be no harm, no foul after Clayton working here 0-2 the count to Smith. And here's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. As Clayton's 6th strikeout victim of the day, and the second time going down on strikes is Smith, and that's the first out of the inning, and now up steps M. Gross. Gross ended the first inning on a ground out to Joey Sears at first base. And the first pitch to Gross. Swinging a bunt, but a called strike after she pulls back on it, on the lower portion of the zone for strike 1. talking around to the parents, fans, and players before the game, we heard that North County Knights pitcher Breanna Clayton, when on her way to the ball game earlier today, had an accident backing up out of her driveway. She hit a parked car as a foul ball over here first base side for strike 2. And speaking from experience as someone that has done that exact same thing, it does not feel good backing up out of a driveway and just hearing that, and you know that just can't be good. Hopefully, I mean, obviously she's here, so she's okay. Is the 0-2 delivery called strike 3 for the 7th strikeout on the afternoon. Clearly, she is perfectly fine, mowing down hitters with relative ease. Already 7 strikeouts through 3 2/3. And now 2 down in the inning. But hopefully her car and the other parked car is all right as well. As here's the pitch. In there for strike 1 to Coleman. My incident, there was some damage to the other car that, we had to pay for to get it done. But hopefully the other car is all right in her case. And that does not have to be, action has to be taken as the 0-1 misses just a little bit outside. The fans here wanted that pitch for North County, but no luck on the home plate umpire as the count is 1-1 to the pitcher Coleman. Coleman, the left-handed batter, is at the plate. She foul tips that one right into the glove of Seaborn-Coates. Now the count is 1-2. Coleman struck out. Her first plate appearance is looking to put the ball into play here. 2 down in the inning, runner on first base. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul ball here on the third base side. 1-2 remains the count. As the grass here in foul territory is raised up a little bit, so that ball did stand a chance of curving back into fair territory. But it stayed foul as another 1-2 is fouled, and it hops over one of the cars here. Parked over. Yeah, and it's dangerous parking here over on the road on the third base side. Definitely convenient, doesn't have to walk as far compared to walking up to the school. But you run the risk of getting hit by a foul ball as runner moves in the throw. She is out! Seaborn-Coates mows down the stealing base runner, De Los Santos. And the side is retired. So a caught stealing ends the inning here as we head to the bottom of the 4th. 3-0 lead remains for North County. You're watching the North County Sports Network. As we're back here at C.J. Haller Memorial Field, as the Knights have a 3-0 lead over the Howard Lions. And heading into the bottom of the 4th, it's the bottom of the lineup. Joey Sears and Sam Braun due up, followed by Lindsey Voorhees at the top of the order. Joey Sears steps in. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Squaring to bunt, gets it down perfectly, and the play over at first. It is in time, but the umpire will rule that the second base the second baseman, that's Smith, trapped the ball. So it will be a bunt base hit for Joey Sears. And that was definitely something that got drawn up ahead of time as before the inning started. Coach Guarnieri and Sears had a brief meeting and drew that play up. So Sears reaches here on a bunt base hit. And now in steps Sam Braun. Braun also squares the bunt. This one is a beauty. And that will serve as a sacrifice and make it a two-base sacrifice as Joey Sears goes from first to third on the bunt. So how about that? Great base running and using her excellent speed as going from first to third on the bunt was Joey Sears. And the Knights are set up with a base runner at third base, and the top of the lineup with one down here is Lindsey Voorhees. Voorhees 0 for 2, struck out and flew out to center. And she takes the first pitch high and outside for ball one. Sears, not the first time that we've seen her use her speed to her advantage, as against Old Mill, she legged out an inside the park home run on a liner to center as the 1-0 delivery to Voorhees. This is high and outside again for ball two. On that play that we just saw, I think she also took advantage of no one covering third base for the split second. Third baseman did get back to cover as the 2-0 is fouled straight back for strike one. The third baseman Gross did get back to cover, but the throw bounded off of her glove as Sears was sliding in ahead of the throw. So she puts herself in a golden chance to score with any contact made here by Lindsey Voorhees. 2-1 the count here to Voorhees. Here's the pitch. A foul ball straight back once again, this time hitting the backstop and staying in the park. The count all even here, 2-2 to Voorhees. The Knights against Old Mill scored in every single inning they played. North County not able to do that here today as they were held scoreless in the first. But 2 in the second and 1 in the third. As that pitch is in the dirt, it squirted through the pads of Smith there behind the plate, but it hit the home plate umpire. So fortunately here for Howard, a wild pitch has gone by the wayside. But the count has run full here to Lindsey Voorhees. Coleman sets, winds, delivers the payoff pitch. A liner into left center field, base hit. Sears scores, and rounding first and staying there is Voorhees as an RBI single for her first hit of the ball game. Extends the Knights lead here to 4-0. As that one was ripped out there into left center field. Great piece of hitting there by Voorhees. And now Emma Sullivan working here with a runner on first. 1 run in for the Knights. Sullivan 0 for 1. Did walk in the third. And later came around to score. As she's swinging on the first pitch and fouling it straight back. Count 0-1. Coleman struggling out there on the mound here a little bit. She's getting hit hard. Here's the pitch. That one's popped up, foul, and it will get out of play. And they count 0-2 to Sullivan. Sullivan is ready. Coleman is ready. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Swinging a line drive into left field, base hit. Runners will move up 1 base as Voorhees is in there safely at second. As a base hit to left field there by Emma Sullivan. puts the Knights here 2 on, 1 out for Bella Seaborn-Coates, and now we're going to have a mound visit here for the Howard Lions. And now we'll have a pitching change out here. We'll get you the pitching change momentarily when we come back, as the Knights have scored 4 here on Coleman. And we'll be back here from C.J. Haller Memorial Field after the warm-up pitches are over. You're watching the North County Sports Network. And we're back here at North County High School. Pitching change out here for the Lions, as Hobart, the first baseman, and Coleman will switch spots, as Hobart's out there on the mound now. Coleman responsible for the runners up first and second. Here's Seaborn-Coates. First pitch swinging. She bloops that one into shallow right center field. That'll be a base hit. One runner around third, heading home to score. And she's in there safely. Voorhees crosses home plate. It's an RBI single to right field for Bella Seaborn-Coates. And the Knights have a 5-0 lead. And on the play, or excuse me, that was Joey Sears crossing home. I misread the number. As now, actually everything's all a mess over here. As Sears already crossed the plate. Sullivan is on third now. Voorhees crossed the plate, so I was correct. And now here's Skylar Barton. She's swinging and bloops that one into left field, but that will get foul. So the Knights have runners on the corners here after the RBI single by Bella Seaborn-Coates. Now a 0-1 count with 1 down in the inning for Skylar Barton. Here's the pitch. That one's grounded to second. The throw over to second is not in time, and the return throw to first is also not in time. So Seaborn-Coates gets in there ahead of the throw. And Skylar Barton knocks home a run on the fielder's choice. And now in steps Rebecca Gottlieb. And we're going to have a mound visit here. And infield is going to discuss things here for the Howard Lions. So recapping that play, it will be a fielder's choice for Skylar Barton, but it will be an RBI as the run crossed home plate. And the Knights still have runners on first and second here. So that officially closes the score, the official line here for it closes the line here for Coleman. Get that to you in a moment. Meanwhile, here's the first pitch from Hobart to Gottlieb. She fouls that one straight back for the first strike. So in 4+ innings pitched, she did not record a out here in the 5th inning. Or excuse me, no, that's only 3 innings pitched. She did not record an out here in the 4th inning, so that's 3+ innings pitched. As here's the pitch to Gottlieb, that misses inside. There were 6 runs, 5 of them earned on 6 hits, 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. as that pitch misses low to Rebecca Gottlieb. Rather, excuse me, it was called on the lower portion of the zone. I'm distracted here trying to get the scoreboard pulled up. 1-2 the count here to Gottlieb. That one is popped up here, second baseman under it, and making the catch is Smith for the second out of the inning. So my mistake, actually Coleman did record an out on the sacrifice by Sam Braun. But still 6 runs on 5 earned runs on 6 hits, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. First pitch missing low here to Courtney Leisner for ball 1 from Hobart. That pitch misses high and outside here to Leisner. Count 2-0. I gotta get my scorebook in order here. So I'll give you the official final line for Coleman after next inning, as there's a line drive to the shortstop, De Los Santos, and she squeezes for the out. But the Knights strike here for 3 runs in the 4th. They opened up a 6-0 lead over the Howard Lions. We'll be back for the 5th inning. When we come back, you're watching the North County Sports Network. Welcome back here to C.J. Haller Memorial Field as North County fans give the catcher Bella Seaborn-Coates a standing ovation as she makes her way to the field. She was one of the Knights to knock home an RBI back in the bottom half of the 4th inning, as the North County Knights have opened up a 6-0 lead over the Howard Lions here in the regional final in the 4A East Region Maryland State Championships. And stepping in to lead things off here for the Howard Lions is Coleman. Coleman has moved over to first base, and she swings and fouls the first pitch off right back to us here on the third base side. Coleman's official pitching line, final line, we believe it's 3 1/3 innings pitched, 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them were earned. with 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Here's the second pitch to her. That one catches the outside edge for strike 2. North County fans making some noise for their pitcher, their star pitcher, Breanna Clayton. She winds and delivers home. That pitch just misses the outside high edge. For the first ball, it's 1-2. Howard High School, the number 2 seed, once again, they beat Glen Burnie 5-1 to reach the regional final. The 1-2 count, that one misses high and outside. That one gets off the glove of Bella Seaborn-Coates. She'll have to go flag it down. 2-2 the count. North County beat Old Mill 11-0 in 5 innings in their regional semifinal. 2 at Coleman. Here's the 2-2 delivery from Clayton, and that one just misses, not getting the call. Looked like it caught the knees of Coleman, but perhaps it was a little bit low, and that's what Seaborn-Coates is saying behind the plate. It was a little bit low as well. And that runs the count full here to Coleman. Coleman 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Here's the pitch. She swings and laces that one to left field, but it will be a foul ball. And that's the hardest contact we've seen all day here from the Howard Lions lineup. Brings a momentary hush to the crowd as Coleman steps back into the box. And Clayton is ready. Here will be the second payoff pitch. Swing and another foul ball, this time into the fencing on the North County dugout. That covers the North County dugout. And good thing it's there, protecting the players. Count remains full, 3-2. Now here is the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Another swing and another foul ball. Right back, that one almost hit our cameraman, Anthony Lambert, if it did not have the fence in front of him. Clayton working here, the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Another swing and another foul ball. That one seemed to be a little bit low, so Coleman is in swing automatically mode. Fortunately for her, she was able to make contact to stay alive. So it'll be a 10-pitch at-bat. Good fight from Coleman here at the plate. Here's another 3-2 delivery. Swing and a called ball. That one missed the low outside edge. Coleman's fired up over there on first base. A leadoff base runner, the first leadoff batter to reach base, and Coleman does it in the form of a 10-pitch walk. So now in steps a Tyler. That one missing low. And a pickoff attempt over at first, but in safely is Coleman. Tyler struck out back in the second, one of 3 strikeout victims in the second inning. Clayton wants to see the signs again from Coates. She finally gets it, steps on the rubber. Here's the 1-0 delivery. That one just misses outside. Two and 0 the count. So Clayton just missing the zone a couple times here. She missed a hair low to Coleman, and that time missing outside to Tyler, as a called strike on the bunt attempt from Tyler. Runs the count here to 2-1. Howard fans here showing up in droves. Lawn chairs lining the right field foul fencing, as that one is bunted foul back to Seaborn-Coates. 2-2 the count. As seemingly from the foul pole all the way here to the backstop, there's Howard supporters. As here is the 2-2 delivery from Clayton. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second time Tyler has been retired on strikes. The 8th strikeout of the game. For Clayton. Had to double check my math there. Indeed, 7 strikeouts. As now here's the center fielder, Gorshboff. She's squaring a bunt. She gets it down right here to Clayton. The throw over to Liesner, covering first, and she is retired. So that serves as a sacrifice bunt. So now the first runner reaches scoring position on the game here in the 5th inning for Howard High School. And now in steps the pitcher, Hobart. Hobart, 0 for 1 with a pop out to shortstop in our first at bat. A swing and a miss on the high rise ball for the first strike. Runner on second is Coleman. Here's the pitch. A swing and a foul ball into the backstop. 0-2 the count. I do think it would be critical here for the Howard Lions to try to score at least 1 run here, as time is running out for them here in the 5th inning. 6-0 lead once again for North County. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Swinging another foul ball, staying alive is Hobart. We're approaching the latter innings here from C.J. Holler Memorial Field on the North County Sports Network. Continuing her run of dominance here to this point is Breanna Clayton. As she winds and delivers another 0-2 delivery to Hobart. Called strike 3 on the lower portion of the zone. Her 9th strikeout of the game as we head into the bottom of the 5th. North County still leads this one by the score of 6-0. You're watching the North County Sports Network. Welcome back here to C.J. Holler Memorial Field. Knights have a 6-0 lead. Heading into the bottom of the 5th. Crunch time here for the Howard Lions as the Knights are entering the home stretch of this ball game with a considerable lead. Lions will be hoping that Hobart can shut this Knights lineup down, as Breanna Clayton will start things off at the plate for North County. First pitch to her. She squares the bunt, but it pops foul, and right dugout resided today by the Howard twice in the ball game. Looking to put the ball into play here. 0-1 the count to her. Here's the pitch. She takes that pitch inside. Had to twist out of the way of it for ball 1. In 1 second here, we have some connection issues. This swing and a miss, strike 3. apologies for the connection issues. I think we should be all right now. Joey Sears has a 1-2 count against her. Breanna Clayton struck out for the first out. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That one taken low and in the dirt for ball 2. Sears is 1 for 2. She singled back in the 4th and later came around to score. Here's a 2-2 delivery will be underway. Hobart rubs some dirt on her hand, trying to get a better grip on the ball. Here's the pitch. That one missing outside. So working the count full here is Joey Sears, the first baseman for the Knights. 3-2 now the count. Hobart steps on the rubber. A payoff pitch on its way. Outside for ball 4. So Joey Sears works a 6-pitch walk as in steps Sam Braun for the Knights. Braun officially 1 for 1 in 2 plate appearances. She had the RBI ground rule double back in the 7th, which we learned that it rolled underneath the fence, which caused the ground rule double. Here's the first pitch to her. It misses out high and outside. Catcher had to leap out of her crouch to get that one. And she also laid down a sacrifice, which sparked the Knights' rally back in the 4th. Here's the 1-0. That one missing low and inside. A pickoff attempt over at first, but in safely is Sears. Now the count 2-0. Braun back into the box. Here's the 2-0 delivery. She lays off with a rise ball. She wanted it. She cocked her hands back, ready to unleash a full home run cut at it, but wisely held back. 3-0 now the count. And speaking from experience, the pitches up in your eyes are hard to lay off of. They look so good. Here's the 3-0, and another one well up high, and she works a 4-pitch walk. So the Knights have 2 runners on now for the top of the lineup. 1 down in the inning, as in steps Lindsay Voorhees. Voorhees laced an RBI single to left. Her last time up, she's 1 for 3. So here's the first pitch to Voorhees. At the knees for strike 1. Voorhees made some outstanding defensive plays against Old Mill. She'll be breathing a sigh of relief, though, as 9 strikeouts for Sam Braun has limited her workload, as there's a foul ball. She was late on the fastball over towards the first base side. Now the count 0-2 here to Voorhees. Hobart digs up the rubber for a moment, winds and delivers the 0-2. Grounder up the middle, a diving stop, and the throw over to second, not in time. Oh, no. Oh, no. She's called out, and now Coach Guinieri is going to have a discussion here with the field umpire. My word, as that throw was well late at second base, as sliding in was Sam Braun. But Braun is called out at second base. So regardless, it was a good play by the shortstop, De Los Santos, to make the diving stop and flip over to Smith, but the throw was late. And the umpire calls Braun out at second base anyway. So 2 down now for the Knights and runners on the corners for Emma Sullivan. And the first pitch at the knees for a called strike. Sullivan, 1 for 2 in the ball game. She singled back in the last inning. As that pitch misses low for ball 1. Sullivan ready at the plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. She lines that one into right center field. That's a base hit. Runners will just move up 1 bag. So a bullet off the bat, back into center. At her second base hit of the ball game. And now in steps Bella Seaborn-Coates. Coates has been one of the night's best hitters so far in this playoff run. She's 2 for 3 in the ball game, 2 singles and a strikeout. She singled back in the 4th. She's ready. Here's the first pitch to her. That one misses inside for ball 1. I missed it, actually. As that one is laced into left center field at the wall. It's gone! And she missed third base, goes back to touch it. And a 3-run homer for Bella Seaborn-Coates ends the ball game.